Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Aries, welcome to your tarot reading for May 30th through to June 5th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you for the week. I've got the 9-card block here, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I have turned over the bottom of the deck for you, Aries. Look, what I'm hearing is recovery from fall of grace, okay? You've been through it for a long time, and for some of us, Aries as well, it's really been a decade of that. So many exciting things happening for you, Aries. Like, as you know, like Chiron was in your sign since 2018, right? That wounded healer energy, which has brought up all of your struggles, your insecurities, your traumas, and it's put you in situations where you could work through and resolve that. That's why it's just been so chaotic the last few years. That is coming to completion. And now Jupiter is in Aries, and it's about expansion, and it's about changes, and you know, it's a whole really powerful shift in energy for you, Aries. So we'll get to that. Let's start with the oracles. I've got Welcome the Divine Masculine and Success and Transformation. Now Aries is by nature a masculine sign. We have both masculine and feminine in astrology. We have those energies within us, no matter, you know, our gender and what we identify with. The feminine is the intuitive, receptive, surrendered energy, and the masculine is all about taking action, you know, being direct and bold. So it does come naturally to you, Aries, to be like that, but you may need to, you know, embrace that energy a little bit more to move through this time. There might be a divine masculine, somebody with masculine energy with good advice for you that could be coming in as well. Success and transformation. I see a transformation here from a fall of grace through to, you know, victory with the Chariot. Okay, it feels like things are turning around. One of the keys, Aries, is going to be to look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. I also have the Knight of Wands here, which is the minor arcana for me of Sagittarius. So, you know, look at the bigger picture. If you think about Sagittarian energy, it's the philosopher, okay? So it feels like you might need to change viewpoints here, or come to terms with the fact that, yeah, you had a hard time, but this too shall pass. Energy is different, and it's within your power, divine masculine, to take the actions that will turn things around for you. So Knight of Wands could be a person entering your life. If so, I feel like this is potentially you know, a male or holds masculine energy that can help propel you forward, that can help you get out of this period of struggle, and, you know, move to the new frontier. They may have some advice for you. They may have an offer for you. They have something that can lead to the victory that you need, and that will be different for all of you, okay? So Knight of Wands, we are moving forward, moving on, no looking back. Yeah, Nine of Wands for me, Aries, is like the struggle has been going on for quite a while, maybe 9 or 10 years, but the Nine of Wands plus the 1 that this action energy holds, which could be you taking action or, you know, something from that person, equals the 10 of Wands, the lifting of the burden, the weight off your shoulders, the huge sigh of relief because you know that it's over now and this is ending. So yeah, no more fight or flight or freeze. You're moving into a more victorious and harmonious time after a period of your life that you've literally, you know, carried the wounds, carried the battle scars, and I guarantee you the last 4 years of that for many of you has been an escalation with that wounded healer Chiron in your energy. Okay, Aries, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands in the recent past. This is a struggle street energy for me, and it feels like it was a fall from grace because it's coming off the back of the 10 of Pentacles, right? So think back to like 10 years ago, right, where you were. You might have been in, you know, a stable job. You might have been in a very, you know, happy or established in a long-term relationship. Obviously, the financial system of the world was more secure. You know, interest rates were higher on bank accounts. Maybe they were higher on mortgages as well. I'm not sure. But, you know, it feels like the world as we knew it was more harmonious and more stable. And, you know, what happens on the macro is happening on the micro as well. So we're in a time of instability. And there's not a lot of guarantees sometimes for, you know, keeping things solid, secure, stable, and abundant. And I think many of us have been deeply affected by the global pandemic and the instabilities. And obviously now we've got, you know, wars and things going on. And it's very natural to feel like, you know, we don't know what's coming next, okay? And of course, we need to really find that inner stability within to help guide us through. So your life, what I'm trying to say here, Aries, is your life might have changed quite significantly. You know, you might have gone through the dissolving or the breakdown of a stable, secure situation, your job, your relationship, your sense of home, your money, and it might have put you in some kind of struggle. 5 of Pentacles can be the loss or the lack or feeling isolated, feeling alone in your journey. But one of the big messages of the 5 of Pentacles is see the bigger picture, because look at these people here. I mean, yeah, they're without their needs being met, but they're passing the church, right? They're passing the church where they could go on and actually get their needs met. So it says that there are blessings all around you if you tune to them. And sometimes we just need to see the bigger picture and keep the faith, because if we kind of stay in that energy of loss and lack, then generally we will manifest more of that, because that's just the way the energetic universe works. Now, the 7 of Wands here, yeah, it's been a challenge, it's been a struggle for you, but now that you've gone through this very accelerated karmic burn, Aries, I feel like things are really going to change for you. You've got the higher ground, and now things are coming into balance. 6 of Pentacles, okay? You might have been in a situation, what I personally see in this card is Emperor and bigger energy, where maybe in the past you felt like someone was giving you just enough to keep you there, but not enough for thriving. But the Emperor is actually your energy, Aries, in the major arcana, right? If anyone can rebuild and reestablish, it's you. And I feel like in this time, okay, these readings are not just like compacted into this week. In this time, astrologically, energetically, spiritually, you are putting back on your Emperor's cloak, okay? You're getting back into the power seat, back into your energy. And that's because, you know, we're just in that time for you. It's the right time. And because of that, those universal scales are going to come back into balance for you. That is what I feel very strongly. So we've got the moon here at the center of the reading, Pisces, Cancer connections for me. And it feels like with the moon energy, you're seeing things for what they are. We talked about looking at the big picture, and we talked about sometimes when we're clouded or blinded by just what we can see in front of us in a situation. But with the moon, it feels like, you're really getting clear on hindsight and foresight and what's led you there. Maybe the subconscious part you've been playing, maybe the aspects of your shadow that you've been working through in the last few years, and you were getting ready to complete that cycle. It can be like, truths revealed in our environment or within ourselves as well, but ultimately it feels like a new path is emerging for you, but it is very early stages. And at the moment, because we've got the Hermit here as well, it kind of feels like maybe just the first stepping stone has emerged, but what you're clear on, Aries, is that this path is ending and dropping away, and you're heading into a new cycle, the World. It's the last major arcana, and it talks about also a big expansion in your awareness and your consciousness, through understanding that a cycle is coming to a close, and you're making better choices to ensure that the next cycle you're making choices of your relationships or work or location, all of those things that are in alignment for you, right? That feel right, that line up with your values, line up with your beliefs. So it's a victory card. It's the last major arcana, which is really the biggest indicator of cyclic change in your life, Aries. And it really says to me that I really feel strongly that your entire life could change, sort of starting now across the next year. So we're going to have to check in a year's time and see where we all are. Okay, yeah, it feels vulnerable, yes, but look at these magician's wands. Like, you've got the opportunity to recreate and manifest the new here. So beautiful energy. The World, the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Three of Pentacles, Virgo, Cancer for me. So the Hermit, yeah, I think that's quite indicative of the next stage, or maybe where the Moon and the Hermit kind of feel linked to me. I think you've been going through the stage where you're out of the worst of the storm, but you've been doing some deep reflection, and you're feeling this cyclic change, and you're looking for new paths, new opportunities to expand, okay? Jupiter and Aries, to expand, to turn the wheel, to shift your fortune, your luck. And that's what the Hermit really does. And it's about going inwards and really taking ownership for that, for the part that you've played, but also getting ready to welcome that divine masculine and take some new actions here towards the star energy, the healing, towards your divine wishes and your purpose. So Hermit, at the moment, I don't feel the new path is fully illuminated, but the more you seek and reflect, it will. And it feels like you are definitely heading to victory with the World and the Chariot. The Chariot it's a real indication of your strength, courage, and determination, Aries, that you've carried with you, and your strong will and intentions. And now it feels like you have the opportunity to move towards the Three of Pentacles, which is the new foundation, is the rebuild, and it's also the earthly realization of the Empress's hopes, dreams, and wishes. She's number 3 in the major arcana, and we know, Aries, because I say it every week, that she often appears in your readings. I think she was here last week, but she'd had a bit of a break before that. But, it feels like you are finally what you have wanted to birth into this world. The energy is there. And you can say, oh, I've been through such a rough ride the last few years. But what if that was just clearing out the path for you, and now you're going to go through a quantum leap? That's the kind of feeling that I get when I think about, how this energy's played out for me. It's like, okay, we kind of did like a sacrifice for the greater good, okay, by clearing that clearing that energy. So the Chariot, yeah, it's time to set new intentions. Some of you might be leaving behind place, leaving behind people, leaving behind the familiar, to kind of head on a bit of an unknown quest, maybe a solo one with the Hermit energy. The World, the Hermit, and the Chariot, by the way, are all cards of like travel, relocation, physical shifting. So some of you might be moving states, countries, homes, like physical place of work. And I also feel that when we go through shifts as big and powerful of this, it can happen you know, across multiple life areas. Often we'll find the first domino will fall with either work or relationship, but there will be a subsequent follow on and flow through into other life areas. There goes your strength, courage, and determination, Leo energy. So it's that continue having that strength to follow the heart, to carry on. Oh, look who's here. All right, we've got the Magician and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, of course, is another indication of travel, moving on, moving forward, leaving the baggage behind. Maybe two lots of Three of Swords I see in this card. There might be two life areas that are impacted, two disappointments through to heartbreak. But look at this person here. They're just releasing and surrendering and going into that unknown, okay? And the Magician, the Divine Masculine, taking the action, understanding that you have everything within you, Aries, and it's about raising that vibration to be a match for what you're trying to draw into your life, into your energy field now. So it is the time to take that action. I feel that the next year for you, you know, really could be that cosmic, universal game changer. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated for those it's meant for. Of course, it won't resonate with everybody every time. Drop me a comment if you're cool to share. I read them all, try to connect with you over there if I can. Hit subscribe if you don't mind. That is one of the most important things you can do for me to support this work here as an energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share, and comment on the videos. Aries, it's been a pleasure. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.